It just happens inadvertently. It's good stuff, tomato juice. It's good stream food. Is why I like it so much. Yeah, welcome Adult Hatchling. I'm learning game development in real life, or no, just in the comfort of my own home. And by learning, I mean like I don't actually feel like I've been doing it for a long time. I say learning because like I don't know. It's always a growth. Like it's always about growth, right? It's always about getting better, like further developing whatever skills you have. So yeah. uh, cool. Uh, so well, let's switch on merge count. Switch on merge count I. Actually, no, let's just use the iterator. And I could finally cut count, I think, altogether. It served a perfectly redundant purpose, right? So, like, there's no place where it actually got used uh, that it wasn't just, like, a perfectly redundant statement to, well, here, but only because I chose to use count instead of iterator, right? Actually, yeah, I'll test, before I take action on that, I'm going to test it just to make sure that it did in fact. Uh, no, look, I can just look at it and see that it was referenced in absolutely zero places. Yeah, no, that's sufficient. All right, it was referenced in absolutely zero other places. Uh, it's otherwise completely redundant to iterator. In fact, I'm going to remove all of them, and then I'm going to change iterator to be named count. Oh, okay. So here again. Alright. No, alright, I'll just leave the iterator for now. And just for oh yeah. Cool, yeah, keep looking and eventually it'll start to become clear. It's like those magic eye puzzles. It looks all weird and daunting at first, but the longer you stare, eventually. Hey, Boston Mass, welcome back. Yeah, the longer you stare, eventually it all comes into focus, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not high. I mention on occasion, because sometimes people ask on occasion. Anyways, all right. So just sanity checking that I didn't ruin everything. Oh yeah, you know what else I'm gonna do is sorry, real quick. I'm gonna move these things way closer to the camera so that they show up better. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Y. Nope, that's not. Is that what, actually no? Y is what I meant to do, right? But I want to do negative Y, right? Y in the negative direction, right? Because oh yeah, no, I want it to be between the camera and the whatever else. So just so that they draw on top. So that way, if I set a dust marker here, you can actually see it. No, you can't, can you? Why didn't that work? Oh, because I'm zeroing out the position of it. Yeah. So I need to change that in code. Sorry, minor diversion. Dests. Find references. I thought about streaming development myself. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Have you ever used a just like a random game generator? Oh, Jam. Never mind. I changed my own mind. Jam. Just jam on stuff. Just participate in jams. It's literally the best way to just like kickstart yourself back into whatever gear. It's seriously the best thing you can do. Maybe not literally the best, but it's like one of the best things you can do by a long shot. So, yeah. Uh, hmm. Yes, this is Unity. I'm working in Unity in monodevelop in C Sharp. All right, so I guess this is it. So I could just oh yeah, so plus or minus uh, dot transform dot up probably. We'll see how that works. So yeah, it doesn't actually matter the starting coordinates. What? Oh, whoops! I offset it in the wrong direction. Yeah. Yeah, so not up. Not up. Really? What? What? I would have. I was almost certain it would be up. But it is not. It is some other direction apparently. Oh, maybe because no, forwards. I guess maybe. Minus forwards. Forward. Let's see if that works. Oh, wait, no, never. Oh, yeah, no, I know why that's screwed up. Oh, yeah, right. I know why that's screwed up. So actually, yeah, so it would actually be, ugh. I don't know. Can I use capital T transform dot up? Or is that not legit? No. Oh, okay. That's legit. Alright, cool. Nope, doesn't like that. Yeah, that would have been too convenient. A little too easy. Alright, whatever. Fine. Minus new vector. 0, 1, 0. Save that. Alright, whatever, that should work. I just want it to be... No, still didn't work. What? Wait, hold on. Why did that not work? Whoa, now it's just completely not appearing. Oh, is it underneath the camera? Is it appearing too low? Yeah, what's the camera sights? Negative... No, it should be fine. I will move these out just for convenience. Move them to like -10. But, no, that should have worked fine. I'm subtracting... Am I not supposed to be subtracting y? Of course I'm supposed to be subtracting y, right? Yeah. That should totally work. Should totally work. Minus 2? Is it not moving it by enough? Oh, alright. Wait, why didn't it get... Oh, right, it didn't get cleared because, right, because I'm also using... Alright, so right, when I choose, oh, so wait, where are the other, the other places that, right, offset, minus, gpause, plus, new vector 3. Actually, no, I'll just go, new, oh, wait, no, yeah, no, yeah, whatever, plus new vector 3, 0, 2, 0. Don't care. Because I don't expect to have to tune that value again. If I do, I'll figure it out. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, and so, yeah, back to what I was testing before. Alright, so, yeah, we're just testing... Just wanted to test to make sure the thing that I just changed didn't break stuff. I can't imagine why it should. So it's actually kind of silly to test it, but whatever. Oh... The markers now overlap. Silly. They always overlapped, but now they still overlap. I could care about that at some point. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, Adult Hatchling, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Have a wonderful evening. Alright, yeah, that's just... yeah, anyways. Alright. Choo 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 choo. Cha 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 cha. Chi chow cha cha cha. Sorry. So yeah, switch on switch on count or iterator. Yeah, and then change it to count. Rename it to count. Okay, so switch on merge count, index I. Yeah, so case 1, or, yeah, case 0 we don't have to do anything. So case 1, so one thing we can do is we can say to skip the whatever one we process first, because it will be a dead end definitively. That was the whole point of setting up the skip. So skip index merge shortlist 0, because there's only one. The shortlist is length 1 in this case. Well, it's not literally length 1, but it only has one meaningful value in it. So skip merge shortlist. Excuse me. It's I0. I0 equals false. Or true, excuse me. True. It already was false. What else? Plenty else. In fact, this is the part where we do basically all of this stuff. All this good stuff. Sorry. So the case of the double merge, are we going to set up those cases independently? I guess we could. The more I think about this approach, the more I think I probably should have taken a different one. And I mean, we have spent a fair amount of time in this, but it's not such a great amount of time that we couldn't reverse course. Yeah, and the reasons that we had avoided this, or the reasons that we had taken this approach rather than the other approach, now in comparison don't seem as valid or as urgent. So so with that in mind, would the transference approach be easier? The alternative to plotting this all out ahead of time, it would be to pass on the information as we process the convergence. So yeah, no, maybe we should do that approach. So again, I'm not going to get rid of what we have here. I'm just going to comment it out temporarily so that we can explore another avenue. Specifically, something akin to our original avenue. So yeah, here we are. Here we have the original logic that we had, and so something that we will do in this case is to what? We're going to, in the case that two things merge, there are some qualities about those things that we have to merge. Or retain in the survivor. So the first most important one is the future mergeability, or like the extent to which the combined entity, the merged entity, would would merge with other entities. So with that in mind, let's go through and affect those changes. So essentially it means the survivor. Oh, yeah, right. So, oh, interesting. Oh, I think I know what was going wrong earlier. Or at least I have an idea of one thing that could have been going wrong earlier. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Specifically, partner state I. Oh, yeah, right. So there is a case where we can break. We can say if CD equals I, we can just break. Although we do still have to set up the rest of the transference. So if CD equals I, we can break. Yeah, I think that. Yeah. No, we do still have to set up transference. I was really tempted to say, is that all we needed? But no, we still need to set up transference. So yeah, what are the important values? The important values are the hug tracker, partner. What is it? Partner's hugs is the most important stuff of all. So right. So for int so many fours. So for int ti equals 0 transference index, ti less than 4, ti plus plus. We're going to transfer so partner's hugs. Yeah, so if CD equals I, do you need a reminder as to what that means? CD is the I forget where C comes from. C is the camera we're destroying, whereas CA is the camera we're not destroying. If we're destroying what we're currently iterating over, we can stop iterating around it because we can break because it's destroyed, it's dead, it's gone. Forget about it. It's over, man. It's over. Oh, equals. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to point out? Yeah, right. Thank you. I do that a lot. Please be more specific. Because, yeah, I mean, the reason I do that is because it doesn't always stand out to me. So, yeah. I mean, the debugger catches it. Man, I think, like, one thing that's really apparent is that I could never have been, like, a technologist before I had, like, debuggers and stuff like that, because, I don't know, I just never would have. I couldn't have even. I couldn't have even? Yeah, that's how you conjugate that. Sorry. So, partners hugs, oh, right, so partners hugs, CA, the survivor, index 0, equals, oh, not 0, excuse me, TI, equals max, float f, or math f, wait, math f, is there just a regular old math? Oh, cool. Oh no, it's math f, whatever, alright. Max, oh wait, what does max return? Does it return a float? Because we actually want an int. Why is there math f if there's no math without the f? And other deep questions. Math. Math f, yeah, I guess math f is it. Oh, math functions? I was assuming the f was for float, but maybe that's just because you tend to have to specify when you want int out. Max. So yeah, max just returns a float. Sure. Or no, okay, so max will return an int if you give it 2 ints. Cool. Good. Good then. So maxf map, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, so basically in this case, we're setting it to whatever the higher of the two counters was. Oh. Is it possible that excuse me? Is it possible that we've missed something? Is it possible that we've missed something in this case? Is it possible that we've missed something that we won't? No. It's possible that we've missed something. No, it's possible that we're skipping something, but we'll always be skipping, we'll always be setting us up for it to get caught further down the line. Yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So it's the, okay, so math of max, CATI, CDTI. So, yeah, this is basically just saving our progress, sort of, so that if, so that the hugs counters don't get reset on merge, kind of, is another way to think, is one way to think about it. Because like the new entity that's created is kind of like a amalgamation of the two previous entities, and so, yeah, we're sticking to that, and we are. Sorry, I've gotten really bad about just looking at things on my other computer. I don't know. I'll stop that. So, is that all we have to transfer, though? Is there any other important information we have to transfer? That might be literally all that we need to transfer, which is delightful, because that would mean that these 4 lines are the alternative to everything that I was about to write up here. And wouldn't that be just charming? So, I don't know if this will fix everything that we were seeing before. Especially if we're not if we're not sufficiently transferring everything over. Let's see what this does. Specifically, let's test it with that case that had been giving us a weird result earlier. And what was that case? It was the case where we merged this. We merged one of the verticals first, and then we partied on C. I forget which one, so I'll try both. Alright, so was it pink on green first? Oh yeah, I can change this timing again. Back to traditional timing. So 0.25 and 4. I'm gonna keep the repop really high, just for testing purposes. Alright, so pink on green, merge, and then party on any of them, I guess, like bluish or whatever. So to do that, you move here, you move here. Oops, no, I need better timing. I need slower timing, because I'm trying to set up really fairly precise things. Alright, so I don't think it was on green. Maybe it was. I don't know, whatever. Let's find out. Alright, so pink on green. Oh, it didn't? That's weird. Why isn't it shifting back to center? Oh, right. I know why it's not shifting back to center. Because that thing that I fixed, I did not 100% fix. So if partner's active, partner state I less than or equal to 0, or partner state high less than or equal to 0. These are also fine conditions where under we can neutralize this. Save that. Wait, what? Oh, and. Or. Save that. Alright, so, yeah. That's probably unrelated to the other stuff that we were seeing. Or that probably wouldn't have had a major impact, but I just prefer it. It's cleaner. So those ones smooshed together. Oh, no, what? Still not reverting. I feel like that's new. I feel like that hadn't been happening previously. Why would that be happening all of a sudden? Let's double check where that would get cleaned up. So oh, sorry. Did I miss a question? Break good. Oh, sorry. I'm most of the way done with the first semester of CS. This all looks totally foreign, huh? This is some pretty advanced coding. Oh, I don't know. I tend not to use like traditional patterns. I like to. I don't know. It might be that. So one of the things that you might be picking up on is yeah, okay, yeah, so the stuff that AaronScope says is all true, and then also, you might be picking up on the fact that, I tend not to follow all, I don't know, I guess I just have, like, I tend to think of, like, yeah, so the way the way I address, like, pretty much all of my projects is, like, it's from a problem-solving approach. Yeah, you might see that I end up with a lot of stuff that are atypical, not necessarily for any more important reason than like I might have come at like what I'm trying to accomplish from like a slightly different. Hey, we got a new follower. Break good. Thank you for following. I appreciate your support. Oh yeah. Also, I'm just a little bit untidy with. I work independently right now, so I get a little bit I scrimp with the details as like expressed through like verbose naming conventions and whatnot. So yeah, so you're probably noticing a few peculiarities with how I write it as well. I also I don't know. I try not to go easy on myself. I try to instead of like dumping out a bunch of code, I try and like come out with like really like well, like the thing I was saying about problem solving is that I try and come out with like essentially like the sharpest solution I can. Yeah. Also, yeah, right. The lack of comments that's an unpopular that's an unpopular quality of code writing. Or all right. So yeah, what's not happening here, or what's happening here that shouldn't be happening? Am I not checking correctly for oh, oh, wait. Right, no, I got rid of the 0 case. I wasn't supposed to 100% get rid of the 0 case. I was only supposed to get rid of that one part of the 0 case. Whoops. Alright, so case 0 is the case where, yeah, right. Whoops. Alright, yeah, no, this is the part where where this resets. And I got rid of all of that instead of just getting rid of some of it. Anyways, there we go. Save that. Put the semicolon at the end and then save that. Alright. What? I don't know what that means, Fizza. Is it what I say, or is it how I talk? Thank you, IronScope. Yeah, anytime, Break Good. Yeah, I try to encourage, questions and interesting discussions in chat. So please, wherever you would, feel free to ask questions or whatever. Aw, thank you for Inlink 306. I am. Oh my gosh. That's like one of the nicest things people have said to me in quite some time. Yeah. Yeah, Fizza leveled a very inspecific accusation against my voice. Or the way I talk, rather. So I don't know what's up with that. But no, I'm open to suggestions too. So if there's like if you need me to turn up the volume or turn down the volume or you know, whatever, I can or just like if it's because I say a lot, then that's yeah. Oh. Yep, right, of course. Of course. Well, I mean if you want to see someone who's not struggling, then go watch someone who sucks or like who's boring or something. I try and push myself to like do things that I don't completely understand right. I think ambition is like a positive quality, and so oh, all right. So thank you. I can try and tone that down. I just like I don't do it. I don't do it consciously. Like I don't think I should say here. I should say here. I should say I can try and tone that down. Thank you. I will take that as a suggestion. All right, and I think whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, forgot to break. Blurps. What's the verdict on like the bleep bloop blop a doop a doop things that I do sometimes? Are those terrible? Should I cut those out as well? I mean, I think the obvious answer is yes. I should cut those out, but I'm just curious if it's as important to you guys as I assume it should be. All right, cool. So I forgot if it was this case or the other case, but let's try both. All right, so party on light blue. Is this going to cause that thing? Oh, I guess, well, I don't know if it was that case or the other case, so I'll try both cases. And if it doesn't happen in either case, then that could be that transference was the was like the super easy fix there, which is great. Whatever. That's fair. I spend a lot of time writing code or like programming or talking through the logic of programming. I don't necessarily try and keep my stream 100% about that though. I actually really try and keep my stream very well rounded as much as possible about what making games is about. Because like people think like it's not as common anymore. Like this misconception is starting to get torn down a bit, but people still have this misconception that like the way to make a game is that you lock yourself at a computer station and then boom, a game happens and then success. But like that's like I think most people would agree that's only like 30% of only like 30% of game dev is actually the programming part. Like there's there's so much to game dev that I'll overreach and I'll include a lot of things that aren't even game dev related. Like I'll get into tangential conversations in chat, but yeah, a lot of what I include in the stream is also just non programmatic game dev. So what yeah, so am I satisfied with that? That'd be a little bit hilarious if I just become satisfied with that. I guess I'll just try like I'll re-enable splitting and see if I can get weird stuff happening on. So repop will be at 4. So let's oh hey, new follower. Mrs. Frenchfrit, thank you for following. Welcome to the channel, or welcome to the party. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, let's see if we can break stuff. Breaking stuff, breaking stuff, breaking stuff, breaking stuff. Whoa, that's broken. That's broken pretty good. What? What on earth just happened? I have no clue. Uh, Whoa. Oh. Is it just that I'm not... No, weird stuff is going down. Weird stuffs, I tell ya. Yeah, what on earth is happening there? Oh. Hmm. Yeah, so technically the jam started on, it started yesterday at 5 p.m., technically. Although we didn't actually decide a theme until 6 p.m., so if you want to call it 6 p.m., that's also fine. Um, and then the deadline, I basically called it this weekend. So I guess you could consider Sunday night at midnight a deadline. So that would give you another... oh yeah, so this is all Eastern Standard Time. Although no, if you wanted to consider it Sunday at midnight your time, that's also fair. So if you... But, so yeah, so like for me, for example, if I considered Sunday at midnight the deadline, then I would have 27 hours and 20 minutes left. Yeah, basically, today I started streaming at 10:30, so I've been streaming for 10 hours, a little over 10 hours. Like in a grander scheme of things, I've been streaming for a few months. I got into game dev streaming 2.5 months ago, I think. Hey, Pandifer. I'm doing all right, thank you. Yeah, I've been streaming for a little while. I have a little practice. I have to get better at growing my channel, though. I honestly don't know what the trick is to growing my channel, so I'll have to figure out what the trick is to growing my channel, and then and do that. Start doing that stuff. I don't know what that means. Ooh, I need some more buzz juice. I think I can feel my brain slowing down. Caffeine. I'm feeling better nutrient-wise. Well, with all the tomato juice and the almonds I had earlier. So yeah, are we not clearing dust markers? We should be deactivating dust markers when we deactivate a character. Are we not doing that? Because that would actually explain a lot. Yeah. Looks like we're not, huh? So, dests, oh, wait. Oh, no, this isn't the time or the place to do that. No, what am I looking for? Partners, false, right. Okay, so here's where we set dest, but this isn't the whole story. So we do want to set dest CD to false here, just in case. Dot set active false. Yeah, I live in Somerville, like right outside Boston. I yeah, I'm not far from Boston. You mentioned that you're right outside the city as well, or you're like what? You're like slightly west of the city, if I recall correctly. I also have zero sense of geography, so it might have been that you told me where you lived and it's not actually west of the city, but I just assume everything's west of the city. Oh, Framingham. Alright, cool. Hey, see, I'm a smart person sometimes. I have a mind for random trivia like that, apparently. I'm just looking up a map on my other computer so that I actually have like an actual like sense of where that is actually located. All right, hey, I was totally right. It's totally westward of Boston. Cool. I'm remember thing. Uh, yeah, right. How do they know it's 25 minutes with no traffic? When when could they ever possibly measure that? Um, so so yeah, what's the deal here? Oh. Oh, what? No. What? No. I'm not setting I'm setting it active false. No, I must be setting yeah, no. Wait. Wait, what? Partners set active. Partners state. Yeah, okay, equals root pop cd. Alright, so we are, yeah, I'm doing that correctly. Well, at least that's good, I suppose. What's this business where a camera seems to stay active even after... Yeah, so there's a case where the cameras like are staying active inappropriately. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to catch it in the act, and I have to figure out what's up. So, yeah, let's catch some of the controls being inappropriate and figure out what's up there. Controls seem to be doing okay now. So actually that might have just been, maybe the thing that was freaking me out was just that thing that I just fixed. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cute. If they got lost from each other, you can kind of like use the marker as a way to kind of look out for other people, because if you put the marker on someone else's screen, you can kind of then get a sense of like where they are relative to each other. So yeah, it's still too soon to say like stuff works, but it's not too. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, yeah, it goes up here, right? Yeah, look at that. Cool. Yeah, so that also like gives you. Yeah, it's just kind of cool when you can merge the viewports, because then you get like a better view of. Oh wait, here we go. Oh shoot. It respawns. But all right, yeah, I got the. All right, so there is something slightly screwy with cameras that can happen sometimes. Yeah, right. Oh, it's still happening. So I'm still getting the teal camera. What? That is BS, frankly. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, no. What? Sorry. I'm just really shocked by that. And maybe it's just that I forgot to check, what could I possibly have forgotten to check? What could I possibly have forgotten to check? Is it, oh, so it must be in get pressed, right? Get press, good declaration. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm a dumb person. Yeah, I'm just a dumb person. This is really easy and obvious, as long as you're not dumb. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just literally not even checking if the camera's active. Whoops. So yeah, what is it? It's partner state. Partners state I greater than 0, and all the rest of the stuff. Because if yeah, oh man, I know, I'm just a silly person. That was super easy to fix too. The language is oh, thank you, Vanda. I get dumb sometimes. Like my intelligence level is constantly fluctuating. Oh, sorry, live key. Welcome. Hey, to answer your question, I'm writing in C Sharp. I'm using MonoDevelop, and I am also using Unity to make this project. Yeah. All right, Boston Mass is because it's stream delay. Boston Mass's answer will get to you first. So thank you, Boston Mass. Uh, ooh, Quaternion Slurp. That sounds delicious. Oh, yeah. I mean, you just said that. Ooh, Quaternion Slurp. That sounds. Yeah, I like it. One of my favorite Unity things is whoops. I'm not going to actually put it in, but I shouldn't put things after a break. Uh, is timed smooth delta time, because like smooth delta time, it's just my favorite blues song. So I just anyways right. So I am invincible. No, but I feel like I've accomplished stuff because that stuff is no longer broken, presumably. Yeah, let me see if I can get that to happen. Just by clicking stuff and the whatnot and the hoo-ha and the hows and the hows and the whatnots and the what have yous. Oh, that's kind of funny. Wait, why aren't they merging? Oh no, and what's going on there? Whoa, no, what's going on there? That's weird. Huh. Uh, Croikies. So why did the scale change? I mean, I guess I might just have a... Oh, yeah. So one of the things that I was going to do earlier that I never actually got around to doing was changing this all to happen on the downbeat rather than on the beat. I wonder if that would help. Or if it would just get weird. I could try it. I think it would actually work, possibly. I mean, it certainly could work. Let's find out if it does. I also feel like it might be easier to keep track of some of what's going on if it didn't happen like all at once. Like if there's a little bit more, if there was like, I don't know, if instead of like all happening in like the major clicks, if there's a little bit of like a little bit of that. I don't know. I might be wrong. Maybe this will not help at all. But we'll find out. Save that. Why? I'm not actually trying to cancel all my actions inadvertently, but I certainly seem to be accomplishing that. I like how they just kind of like shuffled positions. Yeah, why are they not merging? I mean, I guess that could just... It's actually kind of funny to watch this. Oh, yeah, so one of the reasons... Alright, so if we do the merging on the downbeat, we'll have to adjust the positions on the downbeat as well. Alright, so the merge time is the same duration as the split time. So, like, I think just because I stack them on, like, one at a time, and they're all stacked up on the same square now, well, it's kind of reassuring that we're not getting those scale issues. I don't know how that... I don't know. I don't feel like that should have made a difference to anything, but it is interesting to see. What was I going to say? Alright, I should change those numbers to be different so that they don't just get stuck in like a perpetual loop like that. I'll change the repop cooldown to like 10 instead. So now they'll merge faster than they repopulate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I should do the shifty thing. Alright, so now they should combine, and then eventually they should split. Oh, how are they not on the same square? Whoa, alright, scale. Oh man. We got the scale thing to happen. I mean, one workaround to that is just to drive scale by height instead of having to manage them separately. Uh, a scary picture? I don't know. I don't do super great with scary pictures. If I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. All right, so hopefully that scale thing was just a scale thing, and so if I just smarten up how scale works, then hopefully that would fix it. I'd hope. All right, scary picture time, huh? Oh, that is terrifying. Oh, why did I look at that? That's so creepy. Ew. Oh, hey! Hey, Chooch! Hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. um, I have a follower named Chachma, and whenever I see Chachma, I always think Chooch because I know Chooch first, and um, so yeah, hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. We're jamming. We're doing a collaborative. We just started it last night. I don't know. You might if you've seen any of the noise I've been making on like social media. It's like, yeah, it's just like it's basically like it's a jam, a collaborative jam that's taking place entirely through the stream. So like, we're like sorting out our backlog curated entirely from user submitted ideas, and we're voting on all those things, and we're going through and setting up basically the game that everyone decides for us to make. So this is what we have so far. Actually, I'm just gonna sort out. Well, I can play it again. We're still setting up like the core game systems. But yeah, like the one that I don't know. It sounded simpler in my head, but the one that's starting up now is a system whereby characters can merge. Oh yeah, so I mean yeah, so the character merged as we just saw, but another important thing to note is that so like the way the game is set up right now, it's kind of like split screen. There were 4 characters to begin with, and now there are 4 characters again because they divided a new character spawn. But yeah, so okay, so they're basically like 4. What we're seeing here are basically like 4 screens, whereon we have like essentially 4 separate entities or 4 separate characters, independent characters and characters that can move independently. When they collide or when they occupy the same square. Oops, didn't mean to do that one. When they occupy the same square, if they occupy that same square for a period of time, they will merge together. This mechanic is actually going to be. We decided this is going to. Oh, and eventually, like new characters spawn in. We decided that this mechanic is how the characters get stronger. How we increase the strength of the character is by merging together. And so yeah, oh my gosh, chat. Oh my gosh, chat. That's sorry. That's just a little too much to handle sometimes, I feel like. So yeah, I thought I was being fairly tight. Oh yeah, look at this, the scale bug. So what's the deal there? Why are we getting that? Is one thing that I'd like to sort out real quick. Yeah. Oh, Unity. Yeah. So yeah, we're working. Oh, so official Ponty. This is Unity that we're working in. Yeah. We're working. We're also using MonoDevelop, and we are writing in C#. All right. So sorry, I can barely even. I'll say I can barely even. All right. Oh yeah. So processing on the downbeat. Yeah. So the other thing that that I wanted to check here is the centering. Huh. So I guess I kind of want to do I guess I kind of also want to do some of this stuff on the on the. Oh wait, did I? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I didn't cut this. I just copied it. That's interesting. Oh wait. Oh no, we're dividing. Oh right. Oh no, I only brought part of it. So is that how I got the scale bug happening? No, the scale bug was happening before that. Oh, that's interesting. Because actually, I think I really would have wanted to move both of these into the downbeat. I think it would have been more akin to what I was trying to accomplish there. So I'm gonna try moving both of them into the downbeat. And then also, yeah, the other thing that I would want to do in the downbeat is a little bit redundant to the movement thing, but yeah, basically, hold on, what's going on, chat? Oh, all right, sorry. Yeah, Unity's free, which is kind of nice. I don't know. I've heard like vague allusions to UDK being unfun or like nightmarish. Actually, I guess is the way that like it's been described to me, but I actually have no clue why that is. That's only secondhand information, so I don't know. You can make really pretty stuff with UDK, right? That's like one of the benefits. Unity's really great for like really. I like it for jams. I like it in general, but I like it especially much for jams because you can make projects really fast in Unity. I've never worked with. Hey, yeah, welcome back, TTK. Good to see you again. I haven't worked with UDK, so I don't know how well it works, but I know that Unity is really good for that purpose. Well, you can make really pretty things in UDK. I think maybe they have better graphical top end, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean that could be true. I cannot confirm nor deny. So I guess I have to check hugs in both places is basically the deal. Yeah, I basically have to do that. Oh, so I should move this out. I should yeah. So let's do void check hugs. Because if we're doing it both places, no point in duplicating the code. And I think it's basically all this. All of it. All of this. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, so now I have to check hugs both places. Oops. Check hugs. Oh god, I typed it again. What is wrong with me? Check hugs here, and check hugs here. Oh, the scale thing too. Right? I should just. Is there a part that I'm screwing up the scale, or is it just like? All right, so I'll just say. Yeah, whatever. I'll just say scale. So camera scale. So float or public float. Because I might want to change this too at some point. Public float. Camera scale. Camera scale equals what is it? 6.5? No, 7. Hold on, let me double check. I think it's at 7 presently, right? Because the cameras start at 3.5. Cameras start at 3.5 or 3.25. So yeah, 6.5. 6.5. Oh, and I have to change that here because it's a public value. Hey, we got a new follower. Dr. Fire Penguin, welcome to the party. How's it going? I appreciate your viewership and your support. Uh, oh yeah. So official Ponty, if you like Unity, Unity has pretty good tutorials like on their main site. It was how I learned to. Well, actually, no, it wasn't how I learned C sharp. No, you know what? Actually, I answer this question a lot, or this question comes up a lot, and I tend to recommend the tutorials in Unity, but actually everyone else always says Codecademy. Like that's like the more popular answer from people who I think know more about learning an actual language. Yeah. So if your point is to learn the language, then yeah, there. I mean, I can't personally endorse any of them because I went to school to learn that sort of thing. But yeah, there's some good ones out there that I think people would from as far as I can tell, people have a lot of success with, have had a lot of success with. So right, so where's camera scale 6.5, and then save that. I'm just gonna, just for simplicity's sake, because I don't like camera scale bugs, I'm just gonna say at the end of the downbeat, we're just going to say what then? How about oh, sorry. Yeah, so for loop int I equals 0, I less than 4, int I equals 0. What don't you like about that? Just because I haven't finished the statement yet, I plus plus. What don't you like about this? Oh, is it used in a sub context, whatever. Alright, so SI, I guess. Is that legit? Cool, fine. So cameras SI dot orthographic scale, orthographic size equals camera scale times camera SI dot rect dot height, right? Height, yeah. Whatever. I am not thrilled about the scale bugs. So yeah, I can get rid of all the other times that we're changing orthographic size now. So let's search for this term and get rid of all of them. I guess it wouldn't hurt to set this on startup too. Nah, I don't care. Find that. So get rid of that. Get rid of all of them. All of them forever. 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 And then, oh, did I get rid of the one that I actually wanted to keep? No, alright, good. That's the one that I wanted to keep. Alright, good. All of them forever. Thank you. Yes, I easily could have forgotten that. Oh, wow, no, I totally did forget that. Woof! Boston, Mass, you're a guardian angel. That's funny that it didn't, huh. Yeah, that would have just hung, right? No. Wait, what would it have done? I don't know, like the universe would have exploded? Boston, Mass, you saved the universe from exploding. Good job. I wish I'd made more progress while you're gone. We've mostly been shoring up what we've made so far, because it wasn't, as it turns out, perfectly implemented the first time around. But it should be better now, I feel like. Whoa. Oh, because there's the X there. Oh, that's funny. The X doesn't clean... If you put a marker on top of... What? 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 Scale bug? Lame. Lies. Dirty lies, for one thing. How's that even happen? I just shored up the scale bug so that literally every time, it's not even guessed anymore. It's not even estimated. It's driven exactly by the height of the camera. That's insane. That is insanity. What? What? There's nothing else that... What on earth else could... I'm even changing the ones that aren't even active. And I'm hard setting it. I'm not like, no, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just try restarting Unity. Because I haven't done that in a while. And, couldn't hurt. I don't need that. I don't know. I like that literally just nonsense, in my opinion. Unless I'm overlooking something really obvious. I really like I don't have an explanation for that one. Oh yeah, now that I'm doing that hug thing, I might want to yeah. What the heck? How on earth could that happen? How, I ask you? This is the part where... Oh, what? Oh, derp. I know exactly how it could happen. I put this in the wrong place. Is exactly how that could happen. Awesome. That was the second time that I've done that. Impressive. Alright, cool. Now it should be short up. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, so one good thing that we could probably be doing... Wait, what the heck? Could I honestly not control? For a second there, it seemed like I honestly could not control, Whoa. Yeah, no, why am I getting weird control issues? Is that some sort of overzealousness of the, I feel like that must be some sort of overzealousness of the, Oh, no, I know what it is. It's the drag distance that I put in. Oh, yeah, that was freaking me out. I was like, why is it not registering these inputs? But, no, it wasn't registering these inputs because I changed how, like, clicking and dragging cancels. So I might have overdone it with that. Oh gosh, this orange one is lost forever. I feel. Alright, I'm gonna... I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep trying. Well... Yeah, no, I'm gonna... Oh, T, thank you, or Boston. Yeah, alright, sorry. Did I already say goodbye to you? I forget. But, no, yeah, thanks for hanging out. You probably already left already, but, anyways. Oh, yeah, the other use of I thing, I couldn't, because of a thing that I don't particularly care for, but whatever, still a thing. Oh, sorry, I must have just totally tuned out of chat for a little while. Sorry, I missed some of that stuff. Oh, yeah, alright, sorry. Sorry, Boston, thank you for tuning in, thank you for hanging out. It is nice to see you, and I hope to see you again sometime. Oh, I guess at the time that I place the marker, I can just check immediately to see if the marker is placed in a silly location, and clean that up pretty quickly. Because why not? Yeah, what? Oh, cool. Yay, Flappy Birds in 10 minutes. Flappy Birds is infinite, right? It only stops if you hit something, right? You can make Flappy Birds where you could just never hit anything. Um, you could replace the obstacles with like coins or something, and then it's just like additive. Uh, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. All right. Whoa. Whoops. Oh. Whoa. Is that because I put the repop cooldown to 100? Probably. I'm guessing. Probably. Whoops. It doesn't like that. I'm thinking. I think it prefers being a negative number. It's not like I intended to put it there. Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you're not supposed to put the repop cooldown to a positive number. I'm thinking it doesn't like that. Uh, what if it was like no? What I was actually trying to do is like make it. Yeah, let's make it a gratuitously small number, so it just like things repopulate like almost immediately. Oops. Yeah. So now things like almost never stay merged. They just oh, look at that. That's cute. So now it's at least slightly off kilter. Wow, this is hard. This game's difficult. Hey, we got a new follower. Jewish Turtles, thank you for following. Welcome to the party. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for your support. Alright, well I'm not seeing bugs anymore. I think at this point I'm just like I just have like this weird lingering sensation that like bugs could still exist, but yeah, it might just be like the specter of bugs. It might not actually be like I don't actually have any material evidence to think that there's an unsupported case. Because we've thought through our logic and we've shored up the cases we saw that were not working the way we wanted them to work. So oh yeah, there's one thing that I wanted to check. It's the dust from dust to dust. No, what is it? It's so I don't know. I'm gonna put this somewhere in a dark, cold corner. I'm gonna forget about it forever and ever. It's a dark chapter. So yeah, right. Oh, sorry. So just catching up on chat. Bleep bloop blurp. I don't. Getting close to 12 hours. I think this is the longest that I've ever streamed, like in literally consecutive amounts of time. I haven't even taken, unless you count all the times that I like get distracted and like go think about whatever else. Then no, that's beautiful, Aaron. That is gorgeous. Do it. Do that. um, I was gonna say like there were a few parts that like it looked like you didn't have as many cubes and like uh, alright, so we yeah, no, it feels weird to move on now that I got hung up on that for so long, but I think it is time to add falling objects, I guess, because that's the next thing up on the list. Yeah, depending on, so if falling objects takes as long as that did, then we could be here for a while, but we could be here for a while longer. But if I'm able to get falling objects in quicker, and I think actually falling objects might be a bit simpler. Hopefully, I'm jinxing it, of course. I'm jinxing it constantly, just non-stop jinx. My energy levels doing okay, actually. I was worried, but I think I think I'm gonna be. It's gonna be a rough night, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be like a corpse, basically. I might have to like, I don't know. I might have to like literally like change my setup. Well, for one thing, like I don't know, my back might give out in another few hours, but yeah, no, I might just have to like, I don't know. I might have to adapt and like shuffle it up on the fly. But I don't know. So far, I'm still feeling good. So yeah, that's good at least. I got that going for me, which is nice, as the quote goes. I'm getting distracted by my computer. Why would I do this? Maybe I'm gonna call it because the marathon exception. I'm gonna call an exception for marathons, uh, but though I shouldn't. Anyways, uh, yeah, I have like dead days after I exhaust myself. So I have like nothing planned for Monday. On Monday, I'm just going to become a human again, essentially. Uh, so, ooh wow, Aaron. I can't. I mean, I can't judge. I'm gonna be when it's 2 o'clock here. When it's 2 a.m. here. I'll presumably be up. So sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? All right. So I'm gonna. Oh yeah, we have Captain Capsule's banging art for falling objects. I'm gonna chop these into individual. Wait. Oh yeah, there's a pop balloon. I'm gonna chop these into individual assets. Uh, Projects, tests, assets, heavy objects, open with, paint.net. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The background's the same color as the piano. That's tricky. Uh-oh. Um, all right, so what do I do here? I mean, typically I would like yeah, no, I guess I'll magic wand still to clean up the edges. For one thing, I need to tone down the tolerance a touch there. And then, actually, I guess that works out well enough. Because, I mean, the intersection is fairly geometric. Oh, there is a slight tonal difference between them. It's just very, very subtle. Interesting. Alright, so, yeah, so I'll just be very careful here. For the main thrust. Oh wait, no. Actually, no. I have a better idea. I can just go like this. Additive, no, subtractive. Voila. And subtractive. Voila. Maybe one more little nib there. And then, yeah, more subtractive. Look at this. We're doing it. We're carving out the inside of this piano. One chunk at a time. It's like that game where the balls are bouncing around and you have to cut out zones without getting hit by the bouncy things. I forget what that game is called. I think there are a lot of versions of that game, but I don't remember what the popular version is called. Choppy chop, 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 chop. Choppy chop, chopping, chop, chop. Choppy chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. I could probably do this with the squiggly tool easier at this point. Ta-da! Ta-da! Alright, there we go. So now we can delete the backgrounds. And we can tidy up the edges now that we have the piano slightly better defined. Cool. So Actually, yeah, should we clean up the edges a little better? No, it's probably fine. Yeah, no, this is probably fine. Oh yeah, we should clean out the inside of the hot air balloon. Get rid of that. Wait, actually change the tolerance a little bit. Less tolerance? More tolerance? Wait, what the heck? Oh yeah, right, because it's not active. The tool is not active. Oops. So, I don't know. That, I guess. Sure. I don't know. Whatever. Good enough for me. Alright, cool. So, yeah, now let's put these as separate pieces. What? Oops, wrong button. Copy this. File new. 128 by 128. Select all, delete, paste. Yeah. Alright, so file, save as piano. Oh, sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Do you, Oh, sorry. Ever say that Team Fortress Classic was a guess at the game that I was trying to describe earlier? Sorry. Wow, look at all this chat I missed. Oh, yeah. Hydration. Key. Vital, I would say. Hydration is just a good friend to life in general. Like, whenever I'm feeling, like, slightly ill, I just, like, super hydrate, and, like, I haven't gotten, like, severely ill in a while. Like, I don't know. I used to have, like, sick days, and I haven't had, like, a legit sick day in a long time. I did have that day where I had a runny nose, and it was awful to stream. But, like, I could have worked fine that day if I had just been off camera. That's, like, the worst I get now that I super hydrate. Yeah, alright, yeah, so it wasn't an exact example of Simo as the X, but, yeah. So the perspective on, like, all these objects is, like, Captain Caps will admit that before when he submit the art, but I honestly don't care because they're charming enough. And also, that's not even the final balloon art. Yeah, we have a different balloon art that we can use instead. Whoops, no, what? I'm holding. No, what the heck are you doing, weirdo? I'm holding the minus control modifier. Gosh, why were you being so weird? The world may never know. Oops, too big for 128 by 128. Whatever, 136 by 136. I don't care. All delete, paste. Sure. Actually, move slightly. Ever so slightly. Alright, save that. Save as plain dot ping. And then, last but not least, the anvil. Copy file new 127, but I'll put it to 128 just because I like numbers. I like numbers. Wait, what? Not just using the standard sprite sheet splitting? I don't know what the standard sprite sheet splitting is, so I guess probably not. No. I guess the answer to that would probably be not. Or would be probably not. New, because I had to clean up the I had to clean up the transparency anyway, so yeah, I figured why not just like chop them up. Why not? And also, yeah, the balloon, we have a different balloon, so we had to change that anyway, so yeah. Anvil.ping. Yeah, see, pop balloon. That's the one that we want, actually. Let's make sure that's cleaned up as well. All right, and it is cleaned up already. I just like square textures, so I'm gonna make it square texture. Wow, this one's huge for whatever reason. This one's 820. This one's high res. All delete, paste. Oh wait, no, derp. That's why. I mean, it is high res, but it doesn't have to be as high res. Copy file, new. 660, still really big, but whatever. Slightly less big. Delete that. Paste that. Shift it over a smidge, and then there we go. Still a weird perspective, but I don't care anymore. Because it's fine enough. Whatever. Cool. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna be streaming forever. Forever. I don't know if you noticed. I did sleep last night, but other than that, then forever. Ralph is transparent. So yeah, I'll probably just swap out the textures on falling object, whatever. So I guess it's a little weird that the plane, like all these objects are going to be the same size probably. I don't know. That was what I said too. Oh man. Well, no. Well, specifically, I said like the plane. It kind of makes sense that the plane would be upside down because how many times? Because what planes fall out of the sky if they're right side up? But yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm still listening to dance music. Alright, I'll stop. So... Huh. Is it gonna be weird if these are all the same size? Like, is it gonna be weird if, like, the anvil is the size of the airplane? I guess it's a toy airplane? Or something? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe anvil. Everyone knows anvils, pianos, and airplanes are all exactly the same size. That's it. That's one of those like scientific facts. It's actually the basis of the metric system. Is that all of the all of the measurements in the metric system are based around the combined size or the consistent size which appears so frequently in nature, such as in anvils, pianos, airplanes, and hot air balloons, or sexy air balloons, as the ship's hung in the yeah. Oh, what is that? Is that a Douglas Adams quote or? No, they're all exactly the same size. That's That's like the beauty of the metric system is that the numbers actually make sense. Right? I don't know. I'm jealous of the metric system sometimes. Anyways, oh, I was right. I think I was right. I hope I was right. Or else I was the one who brought up Douglas Adams in the conversation. Pony, yeah. There are a lot of ways to make a game. You don't necessarily have to learn how to code. I know Light Up Man is probably going to freak out now that I've said that because I've just specifically opened the door to it. But yeah, there are a lot of things you can do other than coding in order to make games. I won't dwell on it too long, so to spare Light Up Man's poor dear sanity. But there's there's a lot of game maker tools that you can find that don't require like a severe knowledge of coding. I mean, you still need to understand like game logic, but you need to understand game logic in order to design a game. So yeah, there are options there. Yay, Light It Man! Welcome to the side of light. It's so appropriate to have you here. um, yeah, I have also heard good things about the blueprint system. Although I've also heard not as, I don't know. Yeah, no, I've heard good things about the blueprint system. Is all I'll say. All right, so falling objects. Sorry, I'm dragging my feet a little bit with the falling objects just because of the scale thing. But I guess there are things we can do about that. Yeah, so I won't worry about that yet. All right, so create empty game object. Actually, I guess I might as well go with what, like no, this is fine. So what's the rotation value that you want to get a quad to I think -90. Oops. What am I doing here? Yeah, there we go. -90 will make it show up. No? Is that not correct? Oh no, it's probably just coincident to some other object. So no, it's still not showing up. Where you at? Oh, not -90. No, yeah, I thought it was -90. Why are you not visible from any direction? Oh, I used an empty game object. I meant to do a quad. Derp. Derp dorp. So yeah. So reset position -90. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. Much better. So then material. I'll give it a material because I think it's supposed to have a material in order to have a texture. Or maybe it doesn't actually. I don't know. I could try it with that one. Or object prefab is going to be as simple as this. Oh yeah, actually there was one other thing I wanted to do with the respawn system. I wanted to slightly randomize the respawn location so that they all don't just respawn on top of each other all the time. How do I want to do that? I won't do anything super crazy yet. I'll just go, oh no, yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll just say, so yeah, in the case where they respawn, which is here. Right, so, partners, I dot transform dot position plus equals new vector3, not vector2, random dot range -3 to 3, 0, random dot range -3, 3. Save that. Oops. One more parenthesis. Yeah, there we go. Save that. Cool. Oh. Yeah. Alright, so actually I should probably make this a value. I'll call this respawn range. So I don't know if I can just say negative respawn range. I might have to say 0 minus respawn range, which is not, in fact, a thing yet. So I'll have to make this a thing. Yeah, cool. Save that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't make respawn range a thing yet, which I just said I had to do. Just said. Alright. Public, actually I should put it next to the other values regarding respawn. Repop cooldown. Oh, I guess I called it repop before. Public, int, respawn, range, equals 3. But I'll refactor this to repop. Because that's the cool kids are calling it. And by the cool kids, I mean me a little while ago when I first set it up. I'll go out. Actually, I tend to go out in the week more so than in the weekends. I think because I'm a nerd. I don't go out super often, and I'm a giant. Yeah, so I'll go out during the week because I like to go to like industry events and stuff like that. So and like so one of the cool things about working in the Boston area is that Boston has like a pretty sweet game dev scene. So like they're actually like at least once a week I can find like a good cool like event happening in the area where a lot of cool devs will meet up, and I just get to like, you know, experience like what other people are doing in the industry in the area and like just talk to people and stuff. So it's kind of a nice break from the usual. I do that at least once a week. I mean, I do it only once a week because I try and keep a busy schedule, and a lot of times my evening events will reduce the amount of hours I can stream on a given day. But I could actually, I mean, there are events like that happening really frequently. It's really nice. It'd be difficult to move away from Boston because I have gotten really used to that. Alright, so yeah, so we have the object prefab now. Just gonna delete that. So yeah, let's keep track of the object prefab. So oh wow, that's our first prefab. So public game objects object prefab equals nothing. We'll set it outside, but and then we'll also set public texture array object text. And we'll set that outside too. Yeah, so object prefab is object prefab. And textures, we'll have 4 of them. Anvil, whoa, not 40. Why does that always happen? I don't know why that always happens. 4 of them. Anvil, plane, or excuse me, piano, plane, pop balloon. Which we could have just done balloon, but whatever. I don't care. I'm going to be saying I don't care. The frequency with which I say I don't care is going to just gradually increase as time wears on. It's like it becomes a reflex based on how much energy I currently have, and so without even thinking, I'll just naturally be it'll just naturally be chirping out with greater and greater frequency. So all right. Yeah. Right. So. What? Right. Falling objects. All right. I need more awake juice, I think. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of soda. That's gonna be a strange time in this in the lifetime of this stream. I might literally have to run down to the corner store. It might just become a necessity. I basically budgeted out a chemical dependence for myself for this weekend, and I mean, heck, I am but human, so we'll see. So yeah, I'll have to budget it so I have at least enough energy to get to the store. Once I get to the store, I can just start chugging soda, and that'll get me back. But I have to at least make it to the store without collapsing. It's really close. It's literally right around the corner. So falling objects. So public. Actually, I'm going to put in a const, as I often do. Const int max objects. Game. So public game object array falling, or I'll just say objects equals new game object length max objects. Save that. Yeah. So I guess we'll have like a spawn rate for the following objects. So just as a reminder, once we implement falling objects, we don't have like a fixed plan after that. So it'll be time for another voting round, another triage round followed by another voting round. So if you guys have been thinking of ideas based on the current state of the game, now would be a fine time to start tossing those into the chat channel. I can start scooping those up as we go to get ready ourselves for the next triage session. What was it? It was about 12 hours ago that we did our last one, so could have been worse. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I guess it was about 11 hours ago because I didn't do it first thing. We finished the hug detection and hug offsetting. Oh yeah, hug offsetting. That was another thing that I just wanted to slap in real quick, kinda, a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, hug offs. Huh. It's not super important, but like when dest markers overlap, I kind of want to do a similar sort of hug thing. We'll see though. I think it should be pretty simple because it's literally the same offsetting base as the current hug system. But trampolines. Oh, cool. All right, yeah. So like a special so yeah. All right, trampolines. Trambopolines. Whoops. Oh, I double clicked on it and so I tried to translate it. Frick. All right. Well, I'll just have to. Oh no, I have it on my other screen. That can be really useful sometimes, but it also can be really annoying sometimes. So that's fun. Did that copy over correctly? Sometimes I can't copy things from my other computer. I can copy things to my other computer just fine. I don't know why sometimes I can't. Yeah, alright, that works. Cool. Thank goodness. Alright. Cool. So, trambopolines. So, yeah, we got it. So yeah, just to double check. Here's an idea to vote on later. Trampolines, placeable item that can give you a bit of extra time on a falling object. Single use item dies when an object hits. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really smart. I like that. Oh sorry. Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting like slightly antsy. Which actually no, I guess I'm standing on a small exercise device. What am I thinking? I'm going to be using the small exercise device just to get the blood flowing a little bit. I think maybe that'll help with energy levels a bit too. I actually, sorry, my face gets really blurry when I do this, so I apologize for that. But I can still type just fine. So uh, it typically doesn't impact my productivity. So all right. So what did we just put in? We have the so now we have game up. Oh, I never set what this equals. It equals I don't know. We don't need many. I think 10 will probably be sufficient because we don't want to like clutter up the whole thing. We can yeah, I know, right? Seriously. I'm gonna be working off that ice cream. Since I get 0 exercise, technically I'll be working off that ice cream for the rest of my life. But all right. So yeah. So let's have a fall distance. So public float, or no, public int fall dist will represent how many ticks between when a falling object first appears and when it hits the ground. So like I'm gonna say like maybe 8, and on each beat basically. On each beat, the object will tick one step closer to the ground. So actually, it might be on the downbeat. Either on the beat or the downbeat, it'll fall 1 tick closer. So this is basically like how much time you have to get into position. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So I guess one thing that's a little bit tricky about the about the falling object system is that we want to make sure it always spawns on camera. Ooh, which is tricky because we specifically want to make sure that, because like cameras can split, like if a camera splits right after a object begins falling, ooh. I don't know what to do there. I might even cheat. I might even make it so that when objects are off camera, they don't fall. Or something weird like that. Or like they start falling towards you, or like I don't know. I don't know what to do with that actually exactly. Because there's like a little bit of noise happening there. That well, I don't have to figure it out yet because I can just make it something that we can tune or we can adapt later. For starters, yeah, I'll just make it so that objects tend to start falling in a within a visible range, within a reliably visible range. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a good call. That's really smart, TTK. So that way, yeah. So even if they're off screen, you can at least know where they're coming from. And actually, that could be really helpful in terms of the oh sorry in terms that could be really helpful in terms of the figuring out where the characters are in relation to each other, because like once because I was thinking of doing something similar for the other characters when they get separated from each other, but I didn't have a good reason for that other than to help find that help them find each other again. And so just having them able to all see the locations of the falling objects, yeah, maybe it'll only show up when it's on no one's radar. The objects will show up if the object is on no one's screen, then everyone will get an indicator, or maybe actually only the nearest. Well, we can figure that out when we get to that part. For starters, let's just get the objects falling. Yeah, that sounds really smart. TTK, problem solver. Yeah. So fall dist. Oh, scale. No, I guess we can kind of interpret scale. Or yeah. Wait. Yeah, no. Scale. Yeah. scale is, I guess this scale is kind of inferred by fall distance. So like if it takes 8 ticks to fall, then it'll start out at a scale of like a 1/8 scale, and then the first time it descends, it'll become a 2/8 scale or quarter scale, and so on until it impacts. Although actually, I think the full scale will be right before it impacts, because the frame that it impacts, it'll probably be like a splat or like a POW marker or something instead. So those are someone else's fault. I'm sure. um, uh, um, what is one of my new I'd probably say it's probably one of my least favorite filler words or stall words or whatever you want to call them. It's literally what followed by the word in such rapid succession that I don't even get the word what out before I lose my train of thought and say All right. Anyways, save this, because this is I mean, like, the fall dist, I guess, is really what is like sufficient to drive the system. So yeah, all right. So yeah, just at some interval we will spawn these. Oh yeah, right. So okay, so spawn interval, I guess, is another good one. So public int obj spawn cooldown, I guess, equals I don't know, every I don't want it to be like overwhelming, so like I'll start out as like every like 5 clicks or so, or 5 beats. So oh yeah, so spawn cooldown, and then int obj spawn time or whatever equals 0 for starters. So, or actually we don't have to initialize that. On start we can say yeah, obj spawn time equals obj spawn cooldown, and then all right. So yeah. So do you want this on the beats or the down beats? Is there one that makes more or less sense? I guess down beats, because then you have like, yeah, I feel like it should happen on the down beats. Or I guess another way to think of it is that the movement happens on the down beats and everything else happens on the beats. But yeah, whatever. Like the not what 9/10. All right, I guess that could be worse. What no, that one was synthetic. That was not a genuine what a. So yeah. So yeah, here we have if obj spawn time. I don't know how it could be less than 0, but whatever, less than or equal to 0. Then this is where we spawn things. Spawn thing. Thing. Else obj spawn time minus. And yeah, and so at the end of spawn thing, obj spawn time equals obj spawn cooldown, and then right. So here's where we spawn a thing. So we'll pick a oh yeah, I wanted this to be in the inside. I wanted this generally to be in a range on the to the inside of well, actually, I guess I could just put it around the origin. because I don't want characters to wander too far. If characters wander... Sorry, that head looks ridiculous. If characters wander too far, I want to encourage them to start wandering back centrally. Because the sky is only so big. And, like, I don't feel like dealing with what happens if they leave the range wherein there is a sky texture. So I'll just make it so that they could if they want. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll stop them eventually, but no, for now I'll just make it that it makes no sense to go do that. So, oh. Hey, here's the thought. What if you don't, what if the new characters don't respawn at arbitrary times? What if new characters pop in whenever you catch something? Right? So, like, if you, because right now, like, the new characters respawn just, like, at arbitrary times. But what if instead, like, if you have 4 characters and you catch a falling object, whatever. But if you have 3 characters and you catch a falling object, then, like, pop, right when it hits, a new guy flies out or something. I don't know. That's, like, slightly less arbitrary, slightly less random. Kind of makes sense to me, anyways. Makes enough sense to me, I should say. Shrubsy! Hey! Actually, with the hood, it kind of reminded me of, like chainmail armor a little bit. Just, like, hold on, wait, oh, yeah, actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm getting really distracted right now, but I'm getting distracted because there's one thing that I like about this. Oops. There's one thing that I like about this sweatshirt, which is that if it looks so silly if I zip it all the way up. Here, hold on. Seriously, it just reminds me of, like, that old, like, chainmail, like, thing that knights would wear underneath their helmets. Anyways, sorry. So, what, oh, that one was real. I did not force that one. The, spawn time. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys think about that. I just don't like having things happen at arbitrary times if there's a sufficient interval where they could happen at, like, a predictable time. I don't know how that necessarily makes sense, but I don't know. Unless people object, I might change it to that or something. I don't know. So, I don't want this game to end. Is that a weird thing to say? I don't want this game to end. But I also don't know what that means. I've said it before. I just want to go literally infinite. Maybe I shouldn't worry about literalism. I don't tend to worry about literalism. Just with the theme of, well, you are in luck, Shrubsy. Because this stream has got legs. And it knows how to use them. No, I don't know what, this stream has got issues, but it's also got, it's also, one of the issues it doesn't have is duration. It's got plenty of duration. Alright, so, now that since we have all this time, we might as well, put it to good use. So it's spawn time. Spawn a thing. So let's say instantiate, yeah, right. So,